Troubleshooting the power supply by Christian Rivera and Nathan Taylor. Okay, first thing you gotta do is unscrew the side panel, which is most of the time on the left side of the computer from the front, and it slides right off, as you see right here. You just take it and put it over to the side. Next, you'll attach your anti-sag response to the chassis of the computer. Right now, this next thing you have to do once the side cover is off is unplugging all the power cables from all the devices like the hard drive, floppy drive, the CD-ROM. You also have to take the power cord off the cord going to the motherboard. There's two of them, one right there, the big one, and on the opposite side of the CPU. After that, you could go ahead and unscrew the 4 mounting screws that there are in the back of the computer case. One thing you should also remember is that to place all the 4 screws that you took off the power supply and put right next to each other in a grouped pile so that you'll know where they go. And when you remove the power supply, just make sure you just don't screw anything else up, and double check you have all the cables disconnected from the inside of the computer. The most important thing when you're replacing your power supply is that you check and see what the power rating is on the power supply. On this one here, it was a 300-watt power supply, and yeah, there's a lot of wires coming out of the back of it. And whenever you replace it, you want to replace it with a power supply that has like the same power or greater. When we replaced this, we replaced it with a 350-watt power supply, and you place it in wherever the old one was, and you can use the same screws. The only difficult part here when you're putting it back in is just going to be lining up the holes to put the screws in. So it's like you see me putting the hand twisting in the screws first, then screwing them in. Once the new power supply is all screwed in and set, you reconnect all the power cables to where they belong. All the connectors are keyed, so you can't put them in wrong. You connect the power back to the motherboard and both slots, all the fans. Floppy drive is somewhat difficult to get to depending how you have the spacing set up in your computer. The power cords, like, if you'll know if you're putting it in wrong, because you just want to go. Once you have everything connected, again inside the computer, you slide the side panel back in and screw it back on. So yeah, you know if you get in there on accident. And there you have it. You just finished putting a new power supply in. Give yourself a pat in the back.